welcome back to the Valley of the Old Farm, episode 4, with me, MrSealyp. It's 6:37 in the morning, day 2, it is mid-spring. What a busy night I have had, and I'm not over-exaggerating when I say that. It has been crazy. It's been a crazy few days. Christmas came early, I mean massively early, with the Seasons mod coming out, various different mods, the new harvesters, the sugar beet harvesters that have just come out. Then we got the AgroVation pack with the AgroVation vehicles. It's like, I don't know whether I'm coming or going. Trying to get guide twos and map reviews, and new Bartleshagen Hagen came out. So it's been a bit crazy. And I have been busy. Top right hand corner, 2,297,000. There's a very good reason for this. One, I've just taken on the new farm. It was given to me, it was left to me, and I had no money, I had nothing, so I've been doing the forestry to make a bit of money. We are in mid-spring now. My kind of forestry contract has come to an end until winter, so I can't really I can do the odd bit here and there, chopping down a few trees where I need to clear away or that kind of thing, but proper full-on forestry I can't do now. I'm not allowed. It's against the rules. That's not in-game rules, that's just my rules. It's that kind of, how it might be in real life. Yes, you can do forestry through whatever seasons you want, but the trees pay more in the winter months, because that's really the work you can do in the winter months. Anyway, I need to move on. I got contacted by a member of the council, Old Valley Council. I've got a citation, I believe it's called, for blocking a public highway with my trailer in the other episode. I've got to go to the town hall, which I'm not sure where it is. I think it might be in the church. There's a little side building, so only a very small village, or town, whatever you want to call it, and I've got a £500 fine I've got to pay, so I've got to go down to the town and do that. I'm also going to pay off my loan. Now here's the thing, looking at the loan page, if I can get to it, which is just here now. Yeah, that's interesting. So £75,000 loan I've got, and here's the thing with the new Seasons mod, the loans which you can take out are linked to your assets. Basically, the more fields you've got, the more you own, the more you can borrow, because you're borrowing against what you own. And I think you can go up to something like 1.5 million or something. I think you can borrow. I don't want to be borrowing money if I can avoid it. Now that said, I've got a lot of machinery to buy, so that 2.2 million is going to disappear, because there's a field I want to buy as well. But this is what I'm going to show you. This is not made up, this is not nonsense. I cleared the area down there and ploughed the field out. Then I moved, and at the end of the last episode I was down in a hollow with the static wood chipper, and I was preparing to start cutting some trees down. This desolate wasteland was all trees. No word of a lie. This was all trees. That's the hollow. I had the wood chipper down there, just there. I've cleared all of that, all of that, all of that, all of that. Let's have a quick look on here, see where I'm standing now. Yeah, you can see it was all this was all forest, all the way this way. So then I kind of finished the hollow, came around the top and did all around the top, and then started heading this direction, and I've cut all the way around here and all the way around here, and keeping on and keeping on. It's a bit of a trek, sorry. I have done a fair bit. I have been cutting the stumps out as I've been going along, but there are a few that I've done recently around this top section here which haven't been done, to a point now where I've almost linked up with my previous efforts, which are just over the brow of the hill here. So yeah, I've got literally a very thin slice of trees here, this bit here, which is separating what I cut down before to what I've cut down recently. Back into the menu and across that way Trees cut down, 466. Whoa, okay, that's more than I thought I'd done. Okay, well there you go, 466 trees. That explains, yeah, the money. It's taken me a long time. Every spare bit of time I've had, I've gone on and I've done a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. I've also done 3 missions, which I will come to in a little while. So that's explaining the money. I'm going to head down to the town. I'm going to walk because when we get to the store I need to buy some machinery. So for the moment I'm a little bit gutted with the new AgroVation pack. The new version of this, the 3-metre one, has got the track set a bit wider. I quite like the look of that, and I'd literally, like what, a day before, 2 days before, bought this. I could trade it in and buy the new version, I guess, but I do quite like that. Anyway, so yes, down to the village. I will see you in a minute. So up into the town we come. Oh, alright, getting run over. I think it's up here. I must check this out actually. Somebody mentioned this to me. Lovely little fountain, benches, lovely. But here, restaurant Rock Bottom Brewery, Guinness. They sell Guinness. I don't mind a pint of Guinness, I have to say. So I might have to pop here one evening, grab a pint of Guinness. That might be quite nice. Anyway, cash point is around here. There it is. So let's go on here and let's repay this loan. Let's clear that for a start. That's not to say at some point I'm not going to need to borrow again, but clean slate. And there we go, loan paid off. Fantastic. Right, £75,000 other. Okay, that's that done. Now off to the church, to the council office. I've been assured someone will be there. I know it's early, but I am a farmer and I've got lots to do. Mind you, I suppose they could be awkward and make me come back, but where's the church? It's here somewhere. Ah, there we go. Right, I think it's one of these little side things here. Oh, gold nugget. Grab it while I'm here. Oh, I need the store as well. Okay, right, bear with me 1 second. So, £515. It's gone down as vehicle leasing costs in the ledger, and I got charged £15 administration fee for them opening up early. It's outrageous. Well, I suppose it was my own fault. I shouldn't have left the vehicle. Right, off to the store. Let's get this sorted, shall we? I love all these little alleyways and side roads. Brilliant, brilliant map. Store. Shall I stop at the diner for breakfast? No. Right, so first things first, I need a fertiliser spreader or sprayer, but I'm going to go with the spreader. In light of the HORSCH AgroVation pack, there's some cracking new stuff in there, so I'm going to be using some of that. I really do like it. I'm going to get the HORSCH fertiliser spreader. It's 36,000, which isn't too bad, and that's got a 36 metre spread. 10,000 litre capacity. That's a no-brainer. I'm having that. I have got to be careful because using a lot of mods drops down your free slots at the top, which is a bit annoying, but yeah, see, 8, 6, 6. If I go across that one, it's 24. So I'm starting to wonder now whether that's such a good idea. Oh, I can always swap it later if I need to. I'm going to buy it. Buy. Absolutely. That's the first thing I'm going to buy. The next thing is I need a cultivator. Got my plough, but I need a cultivator. Again, some of the new HORSCH implements are brilliant. These are quite big. I do like the Bednar Swifter, I have to be honest. It's at 18.2 metres. But in here we've got the HORSCH. So the Cruiser's a 12 metre one for 65,000, but it requires 500 horsepower. That one's a 12 metre and it only requires 360 horsepower. That's another 18 slots though. Oh, go on then. Let's get it. Buy. I knew I'd be spending money. Problem is I want to get some seeders as well. I'll get those in a bit. I don't need those immediately. The other thing I'm going to do, and this is genuine this time. I can't have anyone saying to me, "Oh, you've put it in there on, on purpose. You're cheating." I am going to get, not necessarily in this episode, but I am going to buy under mowers. I'm going to get myself a big M500. I need to do grass. I need to do hay. I need to do lots of it. I need to put it into storage. I'm probably not going to bale it because, as far as I'm aware, one of the silo mods, the one done by BSSB, is that right? I'll put it up. That one I think you can store, and I don't think you lose anything from storing it in there. So that's, again, probably what I'm going to do, although that does say 33 slots. Oh my days, it gets a bit mental, doesn't it, when you're doing when you're using mods. Anyway, I've just realised what the other thing is I need to buy. I bought those bits of equipment. This is going to be crucial for the farm. I've already got the tractor, the Challenger. I'm going to go for my universal awesome bit of kit, which I love, and I do use it a lot, I know, but I'm going to use it again because it's brilliant. I'm going to get the Holmer Terra Variant for 249,000. I can change it to narrow wheels when I want to. I'm going to get standard to start off with, and I'm going to buy that. 598 horsepower. This thing is so versatile, it is ridiculous, because I can put various different tanks on it, various different backs on it. It's got enough horsepower to pull some of the bigger equipment. It is perfect. So first things first, I need to fertilise some fields. Then also I need to buy a field. I'll do that in a minute as well, but I'm going to use this first. Sounds awesome. Now I'm not sure until I actually get to the editing part. I'm not sure if I'm still going to be having the same issue I have done the last two videos. I'm not sure if someone or something, possibly the dog, has got my headset and microphone, because there's been a low buzz in the background, which I noticed when I was editing. I'm trying to eradicate it. When I'm recording, I can't tell, but when I come to edit, I can hear it in the background, and if it is there and it's annoying you, I can only apologise. I am working on it. I may have to buy a new headset, so I can only apologise. But let's get the beacons on. I'm going to go to field 2. I'm then going to do my field that I ploughed out myself. I haven't given that a number yet. I have to look at where that is near. Where's the... It's here somewhere. The garden centre seed refill point. I need fertiliser, which is at the back. Lucky this has got all-wheel steering. There we go, perfect. So, back that up. And there we go. This isn't going to be cheap, but 10,000 litres should last me a while. I hope. There it comes. Perfect, close that. And let's head off. Field 2 first, then my field, and then we're going to go towards the main farm. Obviously this is a very long vehicle. I can fit this on any of the tractors I use. For the time being, this is the one I'm using, so let's head out of town and let's get this field done. I'm having to rethink everything I do when I'm playing with seasons on. The West Coast Let's Play, I'm not putting seasons on. It would be phenomenal with seasons on, but I don't want to run both Let's Plays. and I love the West Coast map so much. I want to really kind of give it a lot of attention. That sounds really weird, but because I've had a few people saying, "No, you need to speed things up. You need to do things, you know, on the old version." The old version. It sounds ridiculous. Because everything is so quick and you can set the growth and all the rest of it to speed things along, you can get through quite a few cycles very, very quickly. The whole season being a course of a year, you've got to get these jobs done in a set order, and people don't necessarily want to watch me fertilising a field, but that's what needs to be done. That's the next step in the farm for this point of the season. So 36 metres, how far will that go? Right, let's turn this on. And away we go. That's actually not too bad at all. Turn the beacons off, turn this on. Excellent. Nice widespread. This is steep. But it shouldn't take me too long at all. Now, what I did do, I mentioned earlier about doing those 3 contracts. One of the fields I want to buy, there were some contracts available. There was fertiliser spreading, I then did ploughing, I then did cultivating. Firstly, it's brought the price of the field down a little bit, but also it's prepared it. It's all the things that I would have needed to do myself once I bought it. So I thought, well, why don't you just, might as well just get it done and get paid for doing it. This is a bit of a no-brainer. Obviously no bonuses for the job, but got a bit of extra cash, why not? Not bad at all. I like this. If you haven't watched the videos yet, I've done 2 now. The AgroVation, the HORSCH AgroVation expansion pack DLC. I've done the map, first look map tour, and I've also done the vehicle kind of guide to review of the different bits of equipment and vehicles available. Whiz over and have a look. There's some great equipment in it, like brand new prototype testing out stuff. I do like these things with Caterpillar tracks. I say Caterpillar tracks again. Someone criticised me for that before. Let's just say tracks. So they were always referred to as Caterpillar tracks when I was growing up. So, right, that's one field done anyway. So I'm going to head this over to my new field. What a cool bit of kit. It looks brilliant. It looks weird, but it looks brilliant. And it's a large tank capacity, which I really, really like. So I will see you over at the field in a minute, and let's get this done. Now, I'm right next to 90, I guess it is. Well, it's between 90 and 56. I think I'm going to call it 56A, I think. I don't know why. It's just above 56. So 56A is going to be the new number for this field. So when people are going, what field are you on about? It's my one, just here. So, same thing again. Let's get this going. It's a big-ish field actually, I've done alright with this. Quite happy with the results. Again, you've just seen me doing this, so, you know, there's only so much of me spraying fields, or spreading, sorry, not spraying. Spreading fields that you're going to want to watch. But, very, very happy with this. So I'm thinking, like I said before, if I clear more of the forest that side, I could probably expand this even more. Make it a little bit bigger anyway, which might be my next kind of project, a bit of an off-screen one maybe. It is a very undulating field, and I did have people come in and say certain bits of equipment will work very well on here, others probably won't. Cultivators, seeders you might get away with, but harvesting is going to be incredibly difficult unless I use a very narrow header, which makes doing the field a lot longer. So what do you do? It's a bit of a dilemma, isn't it? But we shall see. Next job that needs doing is going to be cultivating these fields. And I know people have also said you can buy seeders, you can just do it straight over, you don't need to cultivate after you've ploughed. I know you don't, it's just like I say, it's the habit I've always got into. It kind of follows that process. In real life you would cultivate the fields, you wouldn't just seed over a ploughed field, you need to prepare the seed bed. So it's kind of, I've just got used to doing it really, a habit. Yeah, that looks a bit peculiar. Anyway, I'm going to carry on and finish this one. Then I'm going to get the cultivator, and then I'm going to head to the field that I was talking about that I want to buy, because that's something else I want to do in this episode. So a couple of bits of new machinery, and a new field, hopefully. That's the plan. So heading around the side of the barn, or the farm, to the open area at the top, I have also had built a silo. We're going to need it. That's the perfect place for it. Next to the bunker silo, I've given myself enough room that I can unload one side, reload the other side. Nice and flat, it will work perfectly. Very happy with that. This field here is the one that I want to buy. This is the one I did a lot of contracting on overnight. I say a lot. I was preparing it, hopefully, to buy. So, first things first. Oh, it's because I've got the vehicle in the way. 239,000 for a 3.15 hectare field. I could do more jobs on this. The next job to do is to do seeding. Problem with that is I could end up seeding something in the ground that I don't want. So this is the point where I need it. So field 52, I'm going to buy. See what I mean about the money? It goes down pretty quick. Now hopefully I can get another fertiliser spread onto this, and then I'd be ready for a seeder. If I just check into the seasons menu, because I'm on mid-spring now, the temperature has come up a bit, which means that my wheat, my barley, my canola are all white, which means I can now seed. They can go in the ground, it's warm enough, they should germinate. Potatoes, sugar beet, poplars and grass, all the same, they could work too. The other thing I can do, if I come back out there and go into the map, the other fields I own over here, because I've just bought 52, are 91 and 92, which are both grass fields. Now those could probably do with fertilising as well. Let's have a quick look. Growth, soil composition. Oh, that's interesting. I suppose they could be ploughed and regrassed, but they've got grass in them at the moment. I'm just thinking if I... let's turn that off. Yeah, they've got nothing done on them. So if I get some fertilising on that, that should mean then that I'll get a better yield from my grass. Hopefully. That's, yeah, again, kind of the plan. So I'll get the fertiliser spreader on those. Because they've got grass on them and I don't want to kill the grass off, I need to put the narrow tyres on to do that. So I'll do that in a minute. But anyway, so we got a new field, yeah, 52. All good. Let's see if this will work. Give me another fertilising state. If it does. Oh, no, it's not. That's interesting. Okay, that didn't work, but never mind. Let's do the grass fields then while I'm here. That will need seeding now then. So if I just leave this here, got to go down to the workshop and get some narrows on this. But anyway, yeah, it's all moving along. The things I wanted to get done in this episode I've got done, so I think cultivating will be next, and then obviously seeding, so I'll need to buy seeders. Sometimes I'm at risk of getting all of the stuff from the HORSCH AgroVation packs. I do like those new seeders. They are quite expensive, so I don't know whether or not I might just go with the standard HORSCH Pronto and Maestro. They're a lot cheaper. They're 9 metre seeders. Obviously there's the big bud DLC ones. If we're looking at seeders now, where are we? Sowing machines. Yeah, 96,000 and 121,000. They're both 9 metre ones. They also aren't going to eat in too heavily into my slot allowance. If I go across, there are bigger ones, obviously. Condor, then we've got the Hats and Bickler ones from the big bud pack. The Great Plains one, which is a brilliant one but doesn't fertilise. Although that is an 18.2 metre, and that does everything. So that would be kind of one machine that does it all. I did use it on Westbridge Hills though. And then if we go across to the new ones, 178,000 and 162,000, but look at the slot allowance, 31 slots and 23. This is the problem. I get it, they're mods. The mods have been done by giants, but it's almost like they're preventing you from using them. If you use a few of those, all of a sudden your mod allowance is down so low. Anyway, let's get this sorted. Customise, narrow twins, 3,200, that's not too bad. And customise. Okay, so that shouldn't damage the grass. Oh, interesting view. Now, a lot of people don't like this being used in so much as, you know, they like proper tractors. You know, it's a tractor unit, it does the job. I've probably said that before in other Let's Plays. I love this bit of machinery because of its versatility. The fact it's got the 3-point linkage on the back and a normal trailer hitch, and you can put different backs and bodies and stuff on it. It's a no-brainer if you're going to be doing the fun. And like I say, the price as well, and nearly 600 horsepower. It really isn't. It's not a bad investment. I am going to buy other tractors, absolutely, but this thing's brilliant. So hopefully this will work. It's going to be hard to see where I've been. Yes, it's going to work. Nice, okay. Hopefully that trailer shouldn't do too much damage, if any. But the ground is definitely getting darker, which means my yield for grass should be better, which will be really, really helpful. Like I say, I'm going to store what I can, and then hopefully if it doesn't kill it off with the Seasons mod on, then I can just get it out into a trailer, put it on the ground, bale it if I need to. If not, just put it into the feed mixers, tip it into the troughs, that kind of thing. I might start off with sheep because they're going to be easier to look after initially, but what I might do is spend my first season just getting everything ready and then buying animals in the second. The problem is, this could end up being like a mammoth Let's Play that could go on forever, you know, and people will get bored. Plus there are new maps coming out. You know, it is a bit of a dilemma. I watched Daggerwin's first look on the charity map, Skelton Farm. Oh wow, I mean, that map was phenomenal. I know it's a PC map and it probably will never come to console, but I rave about the West Coast and I love that. Skelton Farm is a small map, small farm, but the detail on it is a beautiful, beautiful map. Very, very well done, very, very well made. It looks awesome. To the point where I honestly thought, if that doesn't come to console, I might buy a PC. I know it sounds ridiculous, but honestly, I would love to do it. Let's Play it. Having done my golden days of farming, that being a very small map and a small farm, I did enjoy that whole kind of concept, and it is that kind of thing. But anyway, yeah, if you haven't watched it, go over and have a look at Daggerwin's first look on it. It is truly brilliant. Right, I'm going to the next field over, which is also mine. Over the bumpy tracks. There we go. And into this one. Right. I will see you in a bit once I've got this done. Right then, that's both of these fields done, and I'm going to take this over because I forgot we've got field 90, is it 96 by the pigs, which is also a grass field. That will need spraying as well, so I'm going to head that over there. I've also taken the Challenger over to the store and picked up the cultivator. That's now waiting at field 56A. I thought that's what we decided we were going to call it. I say we decided, I decided. Yes, field 93, just below the pigs. We own that, and that's a grass field 2, I believe. And 56A is ready for cultivating. So, the last thing I'm going to do on this episode, actually we'll go this way through. Hopefully this will go through under here. It should do. Let's go out the yard this way. Telehandler's been brought over, that's been parked up. I have left the manure fork over at the sawmill because it will be used for logging predominantly. So what I'll do is just take this over to the pigs. I'll get that sprayed, and then I'm going to start on the cultivating on field 56A, and that's probably going to be the end of this episode. Hopefully, if you're listening now, the microphone problem should be resolved. I wasn't sure if it was the headset and microphone or whether it was the controller, and where the 3.5mm jack connector goes into the PlayStation controller. So I've had to buy a new headset and mic and a new PlayStation controller, and I did a little test record and it worked fine, although with this new headset it's a little bit bassier. It just seems, my voice seemed a little bit bassier. Anyway, hopefully it's clearer and hopefully it's working fine. Field 93 is just on the left hand side here. That's the grass field that I need to spray next. So yeah, anyone that watched the last two, the HORSCH expansion map first look video and the HORSCH AgroVation vehicle pack video, there was this hum, and the whole way through the start of this it was, yeah, so I've tried my best to resolve it, and unfortunately the only way I could resolve it was to buy some new hardware, but that's one of those things. So here we are. It's not a very big field, but it certainly will benefit from a bit of a spread, not spray. Let's get that going. There we go, straight away. Perfect. This season's malarkey's not going too bad at the moment, is it? Obviously I'm not very far through the seasons yet, and I haven't actually done any seeding yet. Next episode coming up is going to be a Christmas special. Hopefully that will be out tomorrow, Christmas Eve. Hopefully. And that, just checking the ground around me, is that. Brilliant. So, all the fields I've got at the moment, I had a fertiliser spread, and then we'll look at fertiliser spraying or weeding or something in the first growth stage, because hopefully with seeding we'll be fertilising too. So I'm going to park that there, and if we can get over very, very quickly to 56A. because the field coming up on the left is 56. Just here. I might buy this one as well actually at some point. I think this was 200 odd thousand. Again, not a bad sized field. I'm going to try and spread them around a bit. I also need to put the plough away. That needs to be tidied. But there we go, let's jump into this. Let's open up the Joker 12 RT. I'm hoping because it's got separate sections, this might cope a bit better with the kind of undulations of the field. It might not do. So let's drop that down. Do own this field. What is going on? What? That is my field. Why is that not allowing me to cultivate? Okay, I have to fiddle around with that. That's peculiar. Probably could start another one next to it. But not a problem. We are cultivating. Brilliant. And that is the end of this episode. Another one done. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. I look forward to seeing you on the next one, the Christmas special. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.